So today we're doing adventures. We need to do what 50, 55, 4 runs to finish this bounty, and we'll start a new one. And we're going to get started right after we say hello to everyone.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, indeed. So here we go. We're doing ZW. We're just running this because it's fairly easy. Hey, Chris, how you doing? So yeah, 4 runs to do the bounty. There's only 5 bushes no matter where you go, so we're in ZW, so we can use both eggs.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. Oh, mine, I did it twice. It did it twice. Just like it does on Frosty stream. SD Frosty with 2 Y's. Be sure to give her a follow. Here, we'll give her a shout out, even though she's not here right now. She's probably still sleeping. Yep. SD FROSTYY. I think that's how we do it. Yes, you can follow her and help her get to 250 followers so she can be accredited on Keymailer. Anyways, ZW. Here we go. 4 runs. 1 run at a time. I'm going to be later tomorrow. We have a 12:30 haircut. So, be leaving here about probably 12:20. We'll start the stream as soon as we get home. We're getting a haircut, and Mom's getting a haircut. So let's see. Yeah, 5. It's after 5 o'clock there. Yeah, she stays awake way too late. It'd be nice if she'd get like a regular bedtime, even if she went to bed like when I went to bed, which is 4 o'clock in the morning her time. Like I get up at about 6, which is noon your time. So she just needs to adjust her sleep schedule. It'll improve her mood quite a bit. So both doctor's visits yesterday were, well, you had to wait a half an hour at the first one. Had to wait over an hour at the second one. It's the only consistent thing about doctors over here. They're always late. No matter what time your appointment is. Like the 9:30, you think that's early enough. They wouldn't be too far behind. But they were a half an hour behind. And at the 1:45, you would think it's close enough to lunchtime that they wouldn't be too far behind, but they were about an hour behind. So but my A1C, which they like it to be below 7, was at 6.2. So that's really good. And the primary care physician, which was the second appointment, everything was fine. The thyroid doctor, which is also the diabetes doctor in the morning, had to order some blood work, which was the only good thing about them being so late on the second appointment. They did the blood work right before the scheduled time of the appointment because it's in pretty much the same building. But yeah, they were so late. The blood work was done, and everything was good on it. So we'll see them both in, well, we see the thyroid / diabetes doctor on March 2nd, and we see the primary care physician on March 16th, 2 weeks after. So they're not on the same date in 6 months' time, which is probably good. They're both on Wednesdays, so it will not affect the stream at all in March. But the day kind of won't get, like, destroyed. Because yesterday was kind of destroyed. Although, you know, we could end up with 2 days kind of messed up from doctor visits instead of 1 day. But even if the 9:30 is late, like he was to this week, it's not going to be too bad. If it's a half hour late, it's going to be like 10 o'clock, you know, be home. Well, it depends. If we need to go to Walmart for groceries, the important thing is once we're home, we'll be home for the day. And then 2 weeks later, like March the 16th at 1:15. So just leave home, you know, in time to get there. So have most of the morning to do whatever. So that day won't be too destroyed here. My next appointment is with Dr. Cook, who is the guy who did the colonoscopy and did the sigmoidoscopy. Odds are that's just going to be, yep, the lipoma is a lipoma. Be like, thank you. But that's after the stream. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday after, the 30th. Today's the 16th, next Thursday the 23rd, so on the 30th, after the stream, we have an appointment, so quite a bit actually after the stream, Thursday. That's on the 30th. The weird thing is, when will they do another colonoscopy? Will it be a year from March, which is only 6 months away, or will it be a year from the endoscopy ultrasound they did in Lexington, which they did that, I think, in late July. I think. So that's the only, like, mystery, pretty much. Because if the lipoma, or the suspected lipoma, was not a lipoma, I'm sure they would have had me in before now. And besides, when they did the endoscopy ultrasound in Lexington, the doctor said it looked okay, as in no cancer. So I mean, if we didn't have the family history of Dad having colorectal cancer, they wouldn't have even ordered the endoscopy ultrasound. So they were like 90% sure it was a lipoma, which is just a fatty deposit. And they were just going to monitor it. But with the family history, they want to be 100% sure. We're going to do a 4 just to be ultra safe here. Leave us with 4 uses of the harvester left. So far, so good. Looking for 50 bushes after this run. It would be nice to get some blockchain loot. Be better if it was a weapon, but we'll take any blockchain loot at the point in time. So we might need to backtrack. If we do, we have all uses of the crude vice left. This looks like the exit. We will go here first, but there's the backtrack if we need to backtrack. Okay. If there's not a bush in this area, we will need to... Well, there's a bush here. So if there's a bush at the exit, we will not backtrack. I'm going to go ahead and do 4, just so we can shoot with a right click to kill that, even though maybe a left click would have killed it. Who knows for sure. Okay, if there's a bush on the exit, we'll just leave. Actually, we're going to backtrack. Screw that. We're in ZW. We want a full clear. Or what we perceive to be a full clear. Will be this area, at least in the exit area. If there's more beyond that, oh well, we won't have a full clear. But since ZW is tied with Mount Okip for a 7-sword difficulty, we kind of want to do what we can to full. Well, there's bush right here, so we would have had to backtrack anyways. Okay. Okay. Bush. Yes, please. Thank you. Please drive through. Okay. That's weird. Usually there's 1 at the exit, and 5 is usually all you can get on a run. So it's kind of weird that there wasn't 1 at the exit. There shouldn't be 1 at the exit. Excuse me. We'll get these skeletal bones. Actually, do we want to? We'll leave the skeletal bones, actually. Okay. Okay. So crude buys back to the exit. Still leaving the skills bones behind. Because the plan right now is to take out the mushroom. We have, what, 3 uses of the harvester left, so. If we get to 500 energy, which we should before the exit, we'll just go ahead and use the harvester. So we'll be on 1400 energy. And with the eggs ticking, we'll be close to full health. Okay. It's beyond weird there's not a bush at the exit. There is a big guy though. We'll just alternate left and right clicks. Okay. Like I said, relatively easy. 50, we need 3 more runs. So we'll be 55, 60, and then 65. We did not get a full clear, but we weren't going to backtrack beyond what we backtracked. Going to go ahead and put everything up except for the mushroom. We'll take the mushroom in with us. Okay. And we're going right back in. Take a quick peek. She's still sleeping. Wake up, Frosty. Wake up. I do want to thank Chris and my mother for watching, and anyone else who happens to be lurking, thank you. I do appreciate it. Well, I could possibly send a message on Discord. It might wake her up, it might not. But, you know, if she needs to sleep, I just let her sleep. It is kind of weird for her not to be here, but, you know, if she needs to sleep, she needs to sleep. Been trying to get her to switch around her sleep schedule for quite a while. It's not going to happen, so I've given up. Sorta. So you're grinding out boring content on WoW, and other than eventually getting some bounty bucks, I'm kind of doing some boring content on Lost Relics. The new patch, though, will change that quite a bit for a week or two. Well, you know. Alarms are made to be slept through. Not technically, I guess. They're probably made to be to where you wake up to them. But if you can sleep through them or dismiss them, like I have a 7:30 alarm on the phone. Usually I'm awake by then, so I just dismiss it. So what I do when I wake up is I check in all the crypto stuff. I watch some YouTube because there's a show that I watch more for fun than actual information. But it's at like 5 a.m. so I usually watch it recorded, of course. I get up usually after 6 or right around there. So, like, they have a 10 a.m. show, but I tend to miss that quite a bit. But at 6, I like do my routine that I do. I do pipeflare.io. You just do they're up to 4 games a week, and they've added a 5th, but it seems to be broken this first week, or it's just for practice this week. So I just make sure I'm in if you're in the top 300, you get a tiny bit of crypto each week. Usually if you play like the first day on Sunday evening, Sunday night, Monday, actually. If you play Sunday night or Monday in the morning, you'll be on the top 300. So I just make sure I stay within the top 200. So it's not that hard to do it's for beatbox sometimes. Seems to be the game that people spend more time playing. But I do that. Pipeflare.io. I should put my referral link in the chat. What I need to do is get a timer with all my referral links. It pops up like maybe once an hour. So like 2 to 3 times a stream. And I do Pipeflare. I do Rising Stars. Right now though, it's like 3 hours and 20 minutes. If I have full energy, and usually if I wake up, the player has full energy. 3 hours and 20 minutes is quite a while. Then I do Alien Worlds, which is currently with my setup is like an hour and a half each time. I do Prospectors, which is usually 7 to 8 hours. So I do it before the stream. I do it after the stream, and sometimes I do it at bedtime also. And I do Colorbock.io. It's like twice a day, maybe 3 times. So I can do it before the stream and then do it after the stream, and that's usually good for the day. Sometimes do a 3rd time right before bedtime. So, and I do swag bucks usually each day. Just make sure I print a coupon each day. And do the daily poll. Do the easy stuff to get the minimum 6 activities to get usually 2 or 3 bonus swag bucks. And on days that the coupon credit comes in for printing them out, I'll also hit my daily goal. Let's do a 4. So each month, or once a month, you can get a 12% discount on your first gift card of the month. So instead of 2,500 swag bucks for a $25 gift card, you can do 2,200 swag bucks for a $25 gift card. So I have $94 right now on swag bucks, or on Amazon from swag bucks. I'm somewhat close to well, I'm about halfway, honestly, toward having 2,200. What I need to do is get my Stronghold and King of Babylon to level 22. And we'll get, I think it's 4,500 swag bucks. So that's a ton, yes. And we're doing a solitaire game right now. If we make it on the solitaire game, which I'm not sure we're going to make it, but if we make it, it's like another... Oh, a raid crew, that's hard, blockchain. So let's go ahead and eat this mushroom. And we just 20 shadow stones. That's 0.2. So that's like $3. So that's not too bad. And that's if engine's $1.50. Let's think. We want to make sure we keep. We'll keep. And we want to keep these. Okay. So this is 11 and the coal's 10. And I think we want this instead of the coal. Yeah. Do it like so. Okay. So if we can get the 4,700 per like October, we can add another $50 worth of swag bucks onto Amazon. Put us at 144, which will make the steering wheel and pedals and the cockpit $844 cheaper. So yeah, we're doing King of Babylon, a solitaire game, and a dice game. We get all 3 done in time. There's no time on King of Babylon, so I think we're 14 or 15. We need to be 22. Although things are getting a little bit better. Let's put this down, pick this up. Okay. Like, I think we'll go from wherever we're at, we'll get like 2 levels in the stronghold relatively quickly. So we're gonna have to backtrack, looks like. Quite a bit, actually. Okay. We're gonna left click this until we go overload 20, and then we'll 4. And then we'll right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and we'll get the rock. Okay, we need to be on 55, so there's one up here probably. There's also a rock up ahead. We'll leave the box light. So we'll get the rock, we'll check out up here. Use the green device to go faster. Okay. I'll leave the bauxite behind still. Okay. Hopefully there'll be both bushes up ahead in this spot where we hadn't gone just yet. Okay. There's one right there. That's good. Okay, so that's 54. So, like I said, we already got the red core ruby on this run. So that's nice. A weapon, though, is more shadow stones. Would be nicer. Okay, so we got that done. So there's the dead end up ahead. May there be a bush in there, please. There's a bush right there. Ooh. Okay. So that'll be bush number 55. So we need 2 more runs after this run. Do one of these spinel or spinel, even though it's probably a little bit less. That's 11 still. Okay, so we're going to leave after we do this dead end. To get the chest is the reason we're doing the dead end. Okay. We're getting over 400 gold this way for this run. 430. Wow. So 384 maybe? So we got like 47 extra gold this run because of the crown. Like, give me long run, like next year sometime. This will basically be free. It will have, like, paid for itself in gold. That makes any sense? It should be. Love this. So we need 2 runs to get the bushes we need. We did full clear this time. I'm going to take a quick look on the internet and see what's going on. We did get the red core ruby, so that's made the run not too shabby. Okay, let's check and delete 2 of these emails. And delete these 2 emails. Save that one to read for later. Oh, something so okay. Alright. Still waiting for one thing to sell. We sold, and we sold. Okay, it's fine. We sold 300 of a coin. We kept 700. So we're still okay. Getting some tea to drink. Okay. So we're at 29.66% LTV. If that dips to 25 or under 25, we're going to borrow a little bit more. Because we're still getting paid to borrow. We're netting 13.41%. The distribution APR is greater than the borrow APR. So, again, in the long term, we're getting paid to borrow. Plus, we're taking that and earning an additional 19.49%. So, more power to us. Okay. So, like I said, we're getting paid to borrow and we're making money off of what we borrow. So, we're like double dipping. Okay. We didn't like a brave real quick. Brave. Oh, we're over 3 hours still on that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get her. Okay. So I was trying to find my referral link to Pipe Flare. It's not there. Is it here? It's not here. Okay. What about here? Nope. 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 It's probably here where it says my referrals. Yep, there it is. Okay. Copy and paste. There we go. Like I said, I'll probably get a full complete list of all my referrals. Put them on a timer. Like an hour or longer timer. So it's not like all over chat. But, you know, it's there. Like, one place should be a referral link. Swag bucks. Can't put both of those in. Pipe flare, which I just linked. That might be about it right now. Okay. Hmm. So we're trying to get to 60 on new pushes this run. Yeah, I put it there, so it's a place where we get some crypto for playing some games. Don't get much crypto, but currently it takes very little effort each week. We get more from playing the games than we get from you can claim an airdrop like every 12 hours of Doge and ZEC, which is Zcash. You can also get their Flare tokens, which currently have, as far as I know, they currently have no value. Yes. I think that's a fair statement. Crypto is better than no crypto. Yes. Like, you know, it takes very little effort. And the games they're okay. Like, they're simple games, but they're okay. And again, it would be nice to, like, dedicate your time, I guess, to maybe being in the top 20. But I'm just concerned with getting a little bit each week. So, finish in the top 300, and you get paid out. So they currently 4 games. They have added a 5th, but I don't think it's paying out this week. So again, it's very little effort for, you know. Also, very little crypto, but very little effort. So it's kind of equitable. Like, if you really wanted to go nuts and try for a top 20, you could. But you'd probably have to play it quite often, and it's not what I want to do. We'll do a 4, so we can right-click this thing to death. Okay. So, we've gotten 1 out of 5 pushes this round. Still a bit slow. There's a second bush. Probably something about WoW. How to do X being whatever you're trying to do. So that's 57. That's 2 bushes out of 5 this round. Okay. Ah. Her ISP's up? She's not. Just look at Discord. She's still yellow or gold, so she's asleep still. Yeah, if she's not green, you know. She's still in bed because she can be a green phone sometimes. She's on her phone. Just let her sleep. She needs it, probably. She rarely sleeps, so anytime she sleeps is good. And this is what, Thursday? So tomorrow, she's gonna be up kind of late tomorrow playing Rocket League with Reformed. I'm always colorist. Yep. Might be because I'm an old guy, but I'm definitely colorist. Yep. Especially when it comes to Discord. Okay. So we're... Actually, this might be a dead end. So we're going to go back this way. And get the rock and... actually, we're going to kill this stuff first. Then get the rock and then go this way. And then we'll have this to go back to. Hopefully this is a dead end. Okay. Nope, it's not, so we'll go a Figarino. Okay. So we'll go down here actually, since it continues onward that way. Okay. Okay. Using the crude pies, so we're a little bit faster. So we need 3 more bushes to get to 60 this run. 60. There's one this. No, okay. So we'll go down. We'll make the ladies happy. Just to let you know, if you go down, odds are they might go down. If you go down and they don't go down, then don't go down again. It's only fair. Okay. This is true. Odds are, though, if you're a generous lover, that they will be too. Okay. So this is 59. Like, we can't leave if we find the exit without getting the 60th. Because we should get 5 next run. But I would feel better being on 60. So we can leave, like, early next run. Okay. So we're going to get the bush up ahead. We see number 60. So the last run will be to where we can leave early if we find the exit, and only for the 5 bushes. So we're 60 of 64. And it does look like the exit up ahead. Right here. So that's good. There's my YouTube. YouTube.com/C/SouthernStars71. They did make it a tad easier to get more customized URL. At first it was 1,000 subs, and I'm like, Not sure why only channels that can be monetized. Can get like custom URL. And they changed it from 1,000 to 100 not too long ago. So when we dip below 2,100, well, he's gone. Also, if you were paying close attention, you heard the Alien World sound effect. We'll leave the coal behind. So we'll go get the Alien World stuff. 60 of 64, so the next run should be the last run, which is good. So we did full clear. Okay, I'll put this stuff away. Keep the mushrooms though. Get back in there. There you go. Okay. We'll do the Alien Worlds, which is not that. Should be here, yes. Okay. Alien Worlds. Mining up. Mine. Hey Loops, how you doing? Am I saving the day currently? Interesting. Interesting. We're doing our Alien Worlds mine right now. Trying to get this. We need one more run of ZW to finish the bounty we're on. I think it's a 2-sword bounty. We got to play very little yesterday. So I'm always saving a day. Well, you know. I didn't want to say I'm glad you said it. Could I claim this, please? It's not letting me claim it. So we'll delete these 3 emails. Okay. Is the Alien Worlds still not? Still not. Still not. Still not. It's unbelievable. So we'll just refresh it and see if that helps any. Probably won't. Okay. So 29.5%. Again, if it dips to 25%, we're going to loan back out to 35. And then take it to the earn tab. It's true. Did we get Alien Worlds? Log in. Okay. The only bad thing about Alien Worlds is sometimes it fails. So we'll just mine it again. It went bloop. You heard it. Heard it. If it doesn't claim and claim. Yes, claim it. Approve it, please. There we go. Approve. Okay. Trillium. Give me some Trillium, please. Come on, game. Give me some Trillium. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. So we're going to a 3-minute ad break while we're gone to the pate. Also known as the pate. And then we'll come back and do the last run to finish up this bounty. Get our chest and see what we're going to do next bounty wise. Yeah, midstream shower. Sure. Gold shower would be. Anyways, I shall return. And I'm back. So they put a 5-minute cooldown and 3-minute ad break. So you go 3 minutes of ads every 5 minutes. Seems a bit extreme to me. Why would you run 3 minutes of ads and play for 5 minutes and run 3 minutes of ads? Because that would be 6 minutes of ads and 5 minutes of stream. I guess if you have like a ton of people watching, it's a way to get them to subscribe, maybe. Because subs could avoid ads. Okay. So, again, this should finish the bounty, this run. And then we'll see what's going on as far as the rest of the stream. I think we'll probably do another bounty because it's just only Thursday. But 5 scavenging at a time is pretty sad, to be honest. We'll see. I'm not sure what we got left. Like 64 bushes was plenty. I know I have one that's like 131. I don't want to. It's 27 runs. Because only 26 runs is 130. So it would take a 27th run. Which is too many runs. I mean, if more stuff was dropping, you know, maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't seem so difficult. Hey, Frosty's alive. I mean, she's awake. I mean, she's alive. Hello, hello, hello. Chris been keeping me company, and Loops dropped by recently, so... I mean, it's not Frosty, but it's company, so... Now, not Chris. Don't call her a he. She's a bit touchy about that. Telephone. Probably garbage. She's probably slept. Okay. So we push 61 of 64. Okay, so we need 3 more pushes to complete the bounty. And then we need to, of course, extract ourselves. Okay, there's bush 62. Not too far ahead. Okay, we're gonna try to get his stuff dead first. Okay, now we'll go back and get the bush. So tomorrow is Friday. Again, we'll start late tomorrow because we have a haircut at 12:30. Both myself and my mother. So Stream probably won't start till 1:30 or 2 o'clock. It's kind of weird, but you know, gotta have a haircut before Tuesday. And the lady that normally cuts my hair is in recovery from surgery. So we're having another lady cut it. Works in the same salon. Used to be too bad. But it was to get it done by Tuesday. Pretty much I had to do it Friday at 12:30. So there we go. The good news is I'll be on camera Friday. I guess is that good news? It seems like it should be good news. Who knows? It could. You may need to protect your eyes. I'm unsure. And Burb, she just got here. If you're getting something to wake up with, that's fine. Get some caffeine. Get you going. So, early this morning, around 7 o'clock, I had a bagel. And around 10 o'clock, I had breakfast, which was 2 scrambled eggs, some diced tomatoes, some Frank's red hot sauce, and some fried bologna, along with 2 pieces of toast. Yeah, it's one of those 3. Although most of the time, the food is dependent upon Sabrina making it, seems like. And Sabrina or Jeff bringing it to her. So the first 2 are most likely. In fact, I would say it's one of the first 2. I'm not sure which is more likely. Depends if she's already been to the toilet or not. If she's not been to the toilet, I'll choose toilet. If she's already been to the toilet, then she's probably after caffeine. Okay. Like, currently I'm rather full. But lunch is going to be a grilled chicken breast. Because we bought chicken yesterday at Walmart. Also bought potato salad. So we're gonna have grilled chicken breast with potato salad and a cornbread muffin. That's left over from when we had beans and cornbread on Tuesday. Sounds right. Probably have 1.5 cornbread muffins. So there's 3 left over. Because I ate 2 of the beans and Mom ate 1. And the muffin tin has room for 6. So there are 3 remaining with these 6. Because 6 minus 3 is 3. Math on stream. Dangerous. But we don't care. We do it anyways. I can do the LR part. Thank you for the follow. Number, what, 746, I believe. So we're 4 away from the goal of 750 followers. Thank you very much for the follow. We're just going to go with, we know LR stands for Lost Relics. So, obviously, play. So we're 1 bush away from, there's the bush, actually, right there. Right there is the bush. Not sure that's correct, but thanks for the follow either way. Well, you know, we do what we can do. Welcome back, Frosty. Never told me my voice was sensual, though. So, the bounty will be complete as long as we exit alive. And we have very little difficulty doing this. She slept in today for sure. Okay. A burb. Yeah, Frosty was just burb. And to be honest, not too long ago I was burb. So we'll go ahead and get this bush because it's right here. I mean, we don't need it, but you know, it's the exit is just below. No, not today. But it's rough. Like it's 9:22 where girl is currently. We're going to go ahead and do 1 mushroom. You gotta think. take away 3 hours though. Take away 9 hours from your time. So I was surprised girl made it Tuesday as early as girl made it. It's Frosty without the F, yes. So let's leave the coal behind. Yeah, we'll leave the coal behind. And we're going to exit because the bounty is complete. Yep, see the lull after Frosty? See? Oh. Well, fingers, you know. You kind of gotta just live what you got. Like, you know, if you need new fingers, odds are you don't want to go through the procedure to get new fingers. So we need 13 meat, 2 grapes, 1 frost. No, I got a red core ruby last run. So on you. Yep. I'll tell you what, we better put it all up. So we need 13 meat. And 2 grapes. And 1 frost. Okay. So if you want a shot at the frost, I'm about to turn one in. But it's kind of cheap. 170 is not that much, but there's only just less than 5,000. When we looked earlier today, there's still 2. Okay. We're still probably, what, 3 weeks away at least? So, wisps are not, or wisps, we're going Monsterpedia. Monsterpedia. Wisps. Are you with rocks or what was the fishing? Yeah. OJ, TW, and SS. So, OJ, there's 8 per run. But there's no fishing and no rocks, so. And Trailwoods, no fishing, no rocks. Swamps, there's 12 per swamp run. And it has fishing, 5 fishing. So odds are this is a lot of scavenging. That's a lot of scavenging. So yeah, we're going to do this one. We have 2 in the game. We have 101 in the game. We have 60 in the game. So we're good to go. So we're going to do that. So shallow swamps is what we need. I've not left this tavern yet, so it is going to be swamps. You were correct. Even though you did swaps the first time. So fishing and scavenging and rare. Okay. So we'll put you up. We need fishing and scavenging. And we're going rares. So that's the Skullbreaker and the Trapwinder. Yep. Okay. Relics. They are. You are correct, sir. Okay. Do we want any different relics? This is... I don't know if that's still broken. But that's 400 and 500. So even if it's not broken, I think we still prefer what we have. We've got that, we've got that. And we've got the crude bites for the speed. Should be way more than that. So I think everything's... We just need to do this. Okay. Shallow swamps. We'll cook up some fish. Although we're going to be fishing, so we could be a little bit... We'll take 7 to cook and see. 6 hours? Well, it's understandable, Chris. So we're still 6 or 2, still 2. But like I said, even we're going to get 1,500. So we'll be at 21,830. We'll probably switch to this because we can do 4 runs to get the rocks in MO. We get 12 wisps, is what? 12 runs? Yeah. So 12 runs will be 60 fish. So we need 1 more run to finish this off. Okay. So we'll do this one and this one, but too many scavenging runs, so forget these, which is sad because they're 2820. Yep. So we'll have to... But yesterday having 2 doctor's appointments kind of cut into the playing time. But I don't know, 22 runs, 23 runs actually, and 27 runs. Like, I doubt if those 2 were ever doable. So if we can do this one and the other wisp one tomorrow, that'll be 3,000 more. In the fishing, we'll just about... We have 5 fish spots per run. Oh, on WoW. Still might be boring. Old content is old content, right? Just did a small, little tiny thing on the phone. Like, we're 2 to 3 weeks away, I think. Probably 3 weeks away. There's only 2 swords. But nobody claimed one this week, so... Like, part of me wants a sword, and part of me wants to keep the points to see what he's doing next. Okay. So there's like 4 bushes and 5 fishing spots and 12 wisps, it said. Okay. So we're trying to get. We need enough gold to get another 90-day and get a divine gloves. We should put a low offer on the divine gloves, and we get them for low. We get them. Like, what's it take to make engineering? 31. So 218, and so not much gold there. 218 is 2.18. Like, so they should be like 25,000. They're almost 40. So let's look at this one more time. So even a $2 engine, which is not $2, that's still, it's less than $5, which is less than 25,000. Yeah, so these should be about 25,000, not almost 40. Okay. And that's like 5,000 gold per dollar. It may not quite be that, to be honest. Okay. So either the leather is underpriced on the Emporium, or the gloves are overpriced. Should be able to on Battle.net. And you see how long ago she was on Battle.net. Won't necessarily tell you how long ago she was on game. Her cell phone's always on Battle.net. Well, that does kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird to look on Battle.net. I have a friend on Battle.net who has he passed away. So it's kind of odd to see the Battle.net. Tell you what, since we're so, we really don't. Are you laughing at Chris or my friend who passed away? Because that would be kind of weird. My friend on Battle.net. So let's do... We want to wait till we get to 500 energy. Left hit Chris. I thought so, just making sure. Okay, at 500 energy, we'll go 245. Okay. I do think we'll eat a fish. Okay. Indeed. Well, the delay probably makes it more confusing. Let's eat another fish. Let's also 245 to play it safer, and we'll eat another fish. Okay. And we have tons of health now. We did get down to like 186. Hello. Oh. Ooh. How much you can earn from this here? 0 is what I'll say. Yeah, I'd say 0. Well, also, right now, the only way to actually earn would be to sell stuff on Nginx.io, and most people have moved to the in-game Emporium, which is Shadowstones, which currently there's no method to convert Shadowstones back to Jijin. So currently there's like no way to quote unquote earn. I mean, earlier today I did have a 20 Shadowstone Red Core Rupee, which is like 0.2 of a Ginge. So it's like 30 cents. Not the $3 I said earlier, it's like 30 cents. Okay. There's 3 already. I've eaten 5 already. Yeesh. Kind of what she said. You know what? We better eat another one of these fish. We better eat another one. Okay. Like, we could leave, but we're supposed to get, what, 12 of these and 5 of these each run? So we kind of need... It's funny, we play Sloppy as Butch. And this is so much harder than running ZW. Which is weird. But again, since we don't, we're going to drink a potion just to play it safer. Since we don't kite early enough, this is a harder. Well, if I kited more, I wouldn't take so much damage, but I don't bother cutting that often, so we take more damage than we should. Anyways, we should backtrack. So we'll crude bice. Because it should be a 12 and 5 map, and we're at 10 and 3 right now, so we are only at 678 health. So we're trying to be careful. Okay. We're going to play it. I think we actually may have it. Don't use food, just relics. Nah. If we don't use fish to eat, then we'll die. Yes. Because we don't kite. Okay. So there should be like one more fishing spot after this, and it should have been one more wisp, but since we're at 343, we're going to get on out of here. Again, if we kited more, maybe, but we don't kite early enough. At least this run, we didn't kite early enough. So if we get 11... No, I need that 12th one, so we're going to go over 1,000. Hopefully, if nothing, we'll at least pick up the gray item pad. We'll crude bice. Well, you do have a extra large monitor, so it does help to see stuff sooner. Well, if I saw them before I did, I might kill them before I see them. Or before I run into them. You just have to see them, I guess. So there's 2 spots we didn't go to. One's up ahead. Like you would already see. Where they're off my screen, I can't see them. So okay. There's one more spot. Oh. Okay. So to be safe, we're going to go ahead. We got it. We're going to use it. If we bring it, we use it. So we got this spot up here. So we're -3 fish and -3 potions this run. Again, that's why we bring them. So okay. Okay. So, where's the other wisp at? That's what I want to know. We did the full clear, looks like now. We did find the 2 fishy spots to get from 3 to 5. But we're missing a wisp. And it does look like we full cleared. So let's crude pice. We didn't really need to drink the last potion, but whatever. We would be at, what, 573? So. We just make potions and get the alchemy experience for making them, and then we use them. Like if we bought the alchemy grass and or bought the potions, it'd be one thing. But since we make them ourselves, it's kind of like the cooked fish. We fished up 5. We used 7 this round, so we 2 fish in the hole. It's really not that bad if you think about it. Same thing with the potions. We do 3 potions in the hole. Hello, girl. Girl is here. So we almost full cleared. I don't know where the other wisp was. I don't know where the other monster was. So on that, we're going back to the stash. Because we need potions and we need, well, we have 5 fish on us. But we're going to cook up some more. Okay, put this away. We're going to get 5 more fish. And we're going to get 3 potions. So we're going to need, well, with the fishing spots, we would need a 13th run anyways. But we're going to need 13 runs to get the wisp. Oh, she's be right back again. That's 3 times. And she was late. I'm going to dock her pay. Yep. She's going to have to pay me for watching the stream. Yep. That's the only way we can actually, like, dock her pay. She's going from 0 to negative. Yep. So, the phone. Oh, ooh. Actually, I want to. Can we upgrade the watchtower? We can. Okay. And we'll get that. Can we upgrade the... What do we need still? We need some food and we need some wood. Okay. So we need food and wood. So we still need food and wood. Yep. So we're going to gather some food and some wood would be nice. Let's just do this. We'll get a little bit of food or wood. We'll go with you. Yep. Okay. Do. If you can't hear the music on YouTube, you can come watch the stream live on Twitch. Normally it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 11 to 2 Eastern, United States time. That's like 16 to 19 British and 17 to 20 CST, which is where Belgium's at. Yeah, we're good. We cooked the fish. We did. Okay. Tomorrow, once again, get a haircut at 12:30. So, girl, you can sleep in tomorrow. Okay. Haircut 12:30. Stream probably won't start till 1:30 or 2 o'clock, which is what, 10:30 to 11 your time. So I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, and Mom's getting a haircut tomorrow. So the actual funeral's not until Tuesday. So Just trying to play a little bit better early on so it's not so difficult later on. Not quite sure why I took 4 shots on him. Normally it's like 3. So we'll just right click. Kill him a bit quicker that way. Okay. We heard. She's back. Run! So we're going to eat this fish and pick up the elkin grass. Again. So you on Stream Elements you double up, and on Streamlabs the bet is 200. Okay. You're a wiener. Yeah. T-V-E-I-N-E-R. You're a wiener. It's not a hot dog, it's a wiener. Well, I hope you don't have a migraine, but thank you for the lurk. Okay, we're gonna do one more fish. And pick up the elkin grass. Low sound. Hello, Chris, how you doing? Chris. Hello, Chris. I'm trying to be funny here, Rusty. No, low sound. Doesn't mean it has to be whispers. So I get a bit, well, don't get irritable, Chris. Just my favorite word now, relax. Just relax. So we're on 2, well, we get a 5 hydration, we'll do 2, 4, 5. Yeah. Mom hates it when I say that. Just relax. She's like, don't say that word. But, truthfully, relax. Things will be at least the same. So 2, 4, 5. No, just relax. And I won't have to say the word, so. Okay, with the fish too. I can't shut up, I'm the streamer. I think I attacked you and stole from you earlier today. I stole from you too. Although, you blocked the attack though, so. I didn't steal the maximum because the bomb came up. Blew me up. Hey, we got an eel. Okay. You want to eat this fish and pick up the raw one? Okay. Of course I do. I mean, you attack and steal from me more than I attack and steal from you, so. If anybody should be in trouble, it should be you. Of course I do. Even though you attack me and steal from me. So we need one more fishing spot and 4 or 5 more of these. Girl's just delirious that he gets to sleep in tomorrow. He's in shock. I was told I have a sensual voice. So, you know, if I do, then more power to me. We did 2, 4, and 5. Once we got to full energy, well, as much of the game lets you regenerate to. Okay. So we're short one fishing spot and 3 wisps. What are you poking me for? Let's think. Yeah, I'm caught up on chat. Poke, 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 poke. Look at the fish to pick up these spinel. With us getting the grunt meat and the fish, it's kind of like we can have. Let me check my phone in just a minute to see if you attacked me or not. Although I probably have shields up, so it don't matter too much. I think it's weird how most of the time you attack me, probably click friends so you can attack me. So there's the fish. Okay. That'll be all the fish we're supposed to get this run. We're short though, 3 wisps. So $80,000? Don't leave. You should have built something. If actually stole 80,000 from you. So, really? Only 9 wisps that time? We're supposed to get 12. But we're not going to backtrack because we got the 5 fishing spots. You should have watched some ads. If you can watch ads, get 2 dice anytime, seems like. So Belgium must suck then. If you don't get ads, you can watch. So we're going to go cook up the fish in the raw grunt meat. And then go back in. No video available. Must because I watch them all. It's probably because Belgium sucks. More than anything. They're just protecting you, Frosty. Raw grunt meat. Yeah, we'll make some grunt meat. You know what? I need to actually get the charger in here shortly. What do we need to upgrade the stronghold? Oh, ooh. We need a bunch of stuff, so. Um. Okay. So we need a bunch of this and a bunch of that. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. Enjoy 3 minutes of ads too. Okay, as most as you know, my brother is in the hospital with COVID, and we got to update. So that's why I took off and read what was left. So he's doing okay. Well, he's doing okay, girl. Like he's over breathing the ventilator. when they reduce the sedation, like, so the reason you're on a ventilator with COVID is because COVID damages the lungs, and you want the ventilator to do all the breathing so the lungs can heal up. If you overbreathe the ventilator, then you're not letting the ventilator do all the work. So they're like, they call it, what's called titration. They're kind of trying to wean off the sedation first, and then I guess they'll lower the ventilator secondly, and then take the ventilator out, which would be extubation, extubation. So, but that's a little bit down the road. But the thing, they're like so much better than they were like the 5th. So, it's just going to be like a long road still ahead. So if you have a chance to get the vaccine, get the vaccine. He was not vaccinated. Couldn't get him to take it for anything, so, you know. We may be getting lucky with him. Like with Grandma passing away Tuesday, we definitely need him to recover. Because it would be a kick in the nuts and not the walnuts. To lose them both. So, yep. The short answer to is he doing better? Yes. Is he in the clear yet? No. Okay. So the main thing here I'm looking for is to get the 5 fish per run. So we're looking for 15. Okay. So this is a dead end here. We'll cruise by to get back to the area that we come into. Okay. Not sure why, but I'm getting a little hungry all of a sudden. Had a really good breakfast. Shouldn't really be getting hungry, but I am. Okay. Trying to figure out if I'm going to do anything on the chicken breast, if I'm just going to eat it. Salt and pepper. Didn't realize the raw ground meat was 350. For the fish is 300. I think the fish was 300. I was just unaware the current meat was 350. 350! It must be the Loch Ness Monster. Yep. South Park. 350. 350. Oh, we ate the fish back there. Again, 15 of 61. You've not seen the 350 episode of South Park? Well, in 1 second we'll rectify that situation. Okay. Going to get all the way down here, make sure. Okay, there's nothing here, so we'll go YouTube and search for, I guess, 350. 350. If I do 350. Loch Ness Monster, South Park. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Right here, and then we'll get this, and hopefully this will be what we want. 350. Must be the Loch Ness Monster. Yep. Okay. Since we're here, we'll delete these 2 emails, and then we can delete this one here, and delete these 4, and can delete that one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Just gonna look at this real quick. And we need to do this. Okay. So this, they turn, okay. So, do that. Okay. And do that. Oh, Alien Worlds. We heard you, Alien Worlds. Okay. Alien Worlds. Time to mine. And we're still safe in another corner. 350. Now you get it. Hopefully you get it. Ooh, a mega fart. A big old nasty mega fart. Okay. It would be nice if by chance the Alien Worlds would work. claim, yes. And approve. Okay. A letter. 29.50 or 29.66 after it updated. So did you get gifted a sub or did you sub to Tom? Does he actually stream kind of like I do? Is Loops correct? Yeah. That's what Loops says. That I do, as well as Tom also does. Okay, so one more fishy spot. Should do this run. Tell you what, we'll wait for 500 energy. We're going to 4 and 5. Okay. Oh. We'll look at sub timber right now. 20% off subs to a new channel. 20% off get this subs right now, I think. So we're just going. See, either we're getting used to doing this run, or we're playing better, or both. Although 14, we're still short 1. So we have to backtrack. So where do we miss? Where did we miss a fishing spot? I could have missed it right here, possibly. So we're going to 4 and 5. And we'll do the crude price, which is 3. There's my Facebook. YouTube.com/ not my Facebook, there's my YouTube. Facebook's for old people. That's why I'm not on there much. YouTube.com/C/SouthernStar71. Yes, yes, yes. YouTube.com/C/SouthernStar71. So we're backtracking, trying to get the 5th fishing spot. Okay. And there's the fishing spot right there. So there is stuff to make sure it's dead before you do that. Okay. Okay. So we we got to 32. Okay, so we got 12 this time. Let's go ahead and we actually, those will end up being great for something, I'm sure. But we want to be sure we're good to go for the next run. Okay. We'll just leave the overlay map on so we don't get lost as we return to the exit area. Okay. So the plan is to finish this bounty hopefully today or before the stream tomorrow. Well, it's interesting. I'm torn. We'll see how close we get to doing this bounty today. We might do the first 30 minutes of Encased. Tomorrow on stream. We'll see. We will see. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in. But yeah, it's a lot easier. The first run was not that easy. And I think just getting used to what you have to do on Shallow Swamps. Because truthfully, we don't run it much. We do more ZW and MO. Due to the eggs in the harvester. Well, I mean, it's what I'm eating for lunch. I'm gonna grill it up. Or fry it in a pan, actually. I call it grilled chicken breast just because. Oh, well, you're eating chicken. I'm gonna be eating chicken soon. Too bad you don't have cornbread though. Or potato salad. Oh, bucket. You got fried chicken? Yeah, I have fresh, yeah, kind of fresh chicken breast. It's salt and pepper. It's healthier. So, yep, chicken nuggets are not really chicken usually. It's like Well, it depends if you have to cook it or just heat it up. If you just had to heat it up, then it was ready. Yeah, the bucket of chicken got Chris away from his possible migraine. Well, if you bought it from KFC, odds are you would have got less chicken and less nuggets. But I'm used to you having like fresh food over there. Okay. Yeah, we can do some runs off stream today and then finish this one off stream in the morning before the haircut. I can definitely see us starting the stream tomorrow with Encased. So we're going to wait till, well, we're going to kill this actually, and then we'll wait. We got one more to kill. Whatever, we got to kill this. So we have 4 things at least. Okay. And then 2 more coming in. Alright. So now we're going to wait till 500 and we're going to use 2, 4, and 5. Which is the Ardanium cookie, the amber bee honeycomb, and the Chorth walnuts. 2, 4, and 5. They're on hotkeys. So you can see the hotkeys right here. 2 right here. 4 and 5. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So if we get to 20, we need what? 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, and so 9 more runs after this one. Ouch. So 2, 4, and 5. Okay. Okay. So we've picked up 9 wisps so far this run. And this is the second fish spot. So odds are looking pretty good that we're going to get at least 10 this run on the fish. I mean on the wisps. Okay, so we're still on 9 and 2. There's the third fishing spot. So we're going to wait again till 500 energy and do 2, 2, 4, 5. So we need 2 more fishing spots. We've gotten 10 wisps this run. Okay. And 2, 4, 5. So we're done with our relics. Should put us close to, well over, actually, what I thought we would be. So this is fishy spot 19. 19. So we're due 1 more this run. Okay. Any fishy spots over here? So, fishy spot 20. Voila. Gotten 10 wisp already. Made that 11. Okay. So to play it safe, we're going to eat a fish and get above 1,000. Okay. Oh, 12 wisps. That's how many you're supposed to get on a run of swamps. But the first 2 runs we did not. We got 11 and 9. So the last 2 runs, the 25, 35, 45, 55, and 9 more runs. Okay. Okay. So we made it. So we do just need to play smart, and it's doable. We'll put this down and pick this up. And we'll check the, yeah, so we got 45, we got 13 this run on the Wisp, so we're averaging over 11 a run, so we need, what, 93? We had 9 runs to get the fish left. We should finish the Wisp the same run as we finished the fish. Is that right? Yes. It was one spicy wing. Well, the only way to eat a wing is spicy. A hot wing. Yep. So let's think. Do we want to cook the fish? This is also... We got... we really don't need to cook the fish. We've got 4 fish and a raw ground meat. That's 5 total. Plus 3 potions, so that's 8. We got, what, 1,200? 1,550, 3,650. So we got 1.2 health bars plus the health bar we start with. So I think we'll be okay. Plus we got, what, 400 and another 509. 1,600 that we get back, and plus 7, 2,300. So we almost have 2 extra health bars. So we should be okay. Should be. Should be key. Should be okay. Are there still 2 swords? There are. We're probably going to leave these 2 undone because of scavenging. This will probably be undone also. So I just want to complete this one either today or tomorrow before the stream. Just a quick reminder that tomorrow will probably be 2 o'clock start because getting a haircut at 12:30. So we're going to go help with supper or lunch, supper, lupper, lunch, one or the other. Grilled chicken breasts, which we pan fry it. I don't know why I say grilled, but I always say grilled. So we're having grilled chicken breasts, some potato salad, and cornbread muffins. I want to thank Girl, Frosty, Chris, Loops, and I'm going to try to say gaming. Well, game. Just call you LR. Thank you for the follow. And Frosty, 2 days ago, would have been Tuesday, give a sub to Friska. I think that's what she said. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock or later, probably 2 o'clock on camera. We'll try to go 3 hours like we try to go every day. Again, let's turn the music off so you can actually... Oh, I gotta restart? Thank goodness the stream didn't mess up. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna... Since there's not a huge number watching, shame on me for looking. We're going to throw up 3 minutes of ads, and then we'll end the stream. So, take care.